Hello, everyone. How is everyone doing today? I push my glasses up. Oh, my hair is a mess, but it's going to be okay. I came on today to tell you how the INA, which is the International Nanny Association, and the INNTD, which is the International um, Nanny Training Day, how they changed my life. Hi, Melissa. Hi, Amelia. Back in March of last year, hi Felicia, I was going through, I guess life happened, to be accurate. Hi Carrie, and I needed to make a life and career change. And I asked God, I said, my passion is for children. I need a new passion. I guess I was getting burnt out, or because I've been doing it since I was 11, and that's 40 years ago. So I've been in this for 40 years working with children. So I asked God for a new passion, and I didn't know where it was coming from. And I started searching the internet and found the INA, did my research, joined the INA. It was in April that I did all this research. And somewhere on their website, I found the International Nanny Training Day. I said, well, I'll start there. Even though I have a degree, hi Glenda, even though I have a degree in early childhood education, that's wonderful, and I'm not knocking education, but nanny is a specific field. It is in childcare, and it is dealing with children, and it does have a lot to do with my education. But being a nanny is totally different than teaching in a classroom. It's two different dynamics. So I knew I didn't want to be a teacher. I've been there, done that. And I just asked God for a new passion. And my new passion became nannies. And because I am a nanny, and I figured I'm not the only one that feels this way. Hi, Sarah. So I searched the INA, and I started looking and searching. Hi, Randy. And I found information. I was like, this is what I probably need to do. So I kept praying, and as I'm praying, I'm just following God's, the footsteps, the order in which He was leading me. So once I found out I wanted to do nanny, I said, okay, so let's care for the nanny. And then the Third Parent Academy came about. Hi, Kay. And I was like, okay, so how am I supposed to transition from taking care of children to teaching nannies, to mentoring, because I've been in this for so long. And then I found on the website the International Nanny Training Day. And I had never taken any nanny training. I was dependent upon my degree. My degree got me into places. And everybody just like, oh, she has an early childhood education degree. Let's take her. She's got all these references. Let's get her. She must be good. Well, I didn't realize how much I was lacking until I went to the training. When I came out of the training, I was on fire. I was ready to tackle and conquer the world. And it just changed my perspective. Hi, Jessica and Rachel and Catherine. Thank you for joining me. Um, my world was changed. My vision was changed. And everything that I have done since then has just been centered around my nanny sisterhood. Hi, Elle. Ellie, I hope I'm saying your name right. But my world has been centered around mentoring, around helping, around the nannypreneurs, helping them to reach their goals, helping them to accomplish things, anything that I can do God just, it was like a switch just flipped in my brain when I went and, oh, hi, and thank you, Elle. A switch went off in my brain when I asked God to give me a new passion. And now it's like everything nanny. I still am a nanny. I basically part time, but I'm transitioning from being a nanny to mentoring to as the nanny came out of my love for my new passion for nannies. When I heard about uh, National Nanny Recognition Week, I didn't know about that either because I was depending solely upon my education degree. I found all these things that I had been missing out on. When I met Chevelle, uh, what's Chevelle? Chevelle Frederick. I couldn't remember her last name. I'm sorry, Chevelle. Um, when I met Chevelle at the International Training Day here in Dallas, I was blown away. And she had only been in it for 3 years. And I'm like, I've been in this all this time. And she's telling me things that I didn't even know about the nanny field. I didn't know about the nanny groups. I didn't know they existed on Facebook. I was just flying by the seat of my pants. And once I experienced that, I realized how much I didn't know, how much I need to learn, how much that I have been such a loner and inside of a bubble. And as you all know, nannying can be a lonely life. You're in that house with those kids, and all you talk to is little kids all day. And it tends to spill over into your normal life. And that's all I knew. I had several play dates with other nannies, but that was happened by chance. Oh, so I'm not by myself, Elle. Thank you. Thank you. I'm glad somebody else is in the same boat. But when I joined, um, when I found the Dallas area nannies, it was like a wake up call. It was like something just lit in me. In me, that spark turned into a flame, and now I'm a full blazing fire. You could say a forest fire. But I just am on fire for my nanny community. And that's how Ask the Nanny came about. Chevelle introduced me to my first nanny group, and then I got involved with that group, and then I went and joined several other groups that she was in. I was just following her lead, and I was like, wow, I didn't know all of this existed. And then I started commenting on posts and getting information. I have revamped my contract. There's so many different things that I have done since, and it's been less than a year. I feel like I've just been on this going downhill on a roller coaster. You know how fast the roller coaster goes when it goes down? That's what I feel like I've been doing on a roller coaster, going downhill that fast and catching up to everybody else. So even though all the knowledge that I had about children, there was something totally different in the knowledge that there is about being a nanny. Hi, Mercedes. Hi, Rudy. So when I found out there was so much more that I was missing out on, I jumped in with both feet and I got involved. And I was talking to my husband, and he says, "You don't realize how much you've grown." I said, "I didn't realize how much I missed out on." So I am making up for lost time. And I just want you all to know that when I started Ask the Nanny, it was not supposed to go past the Nanny Recognition Week. I basically did it because I wanted to give back to my nanny community. I wanted to show you all how much I appreciated you all for teaching me all the things that I didn't know in such a short period of time. Hi, Kimberly. I didn't know so much of the things that was going on, how many nannies were being mistreated, how many were not without a were without a contract, how many were, just all the debates that go on with nanny families and the nannies, and it just totally shocked me. I've been blessed to, I guess, have a sense of discernment. I know what works for me. I know when I'm in a good fit, but there are a lot of nannies that don't know that. And it breaks my heart, literally breaks my heart when I read things about nannies and I'm thinking to myself, oh my God, she needs to get out of there. Oh my God, how can she do this? Oh my God, how can they treat them that way? And then I see the other side and I'm like, oh wow, I wish I had a family like that too. Oh wow, I'm so proud of them. Oh, it it just goes both ways. I'm proud and I'm sad, and sometimes I'm just all over the place when it comes to my nanny sisterhood. And I just want to thank you all and thank the INA and the creator of the National Nanny Training Day, which is Sue. Um, Thank you all for improving my nanny experience. Thank you all for teaching me. Thank you all for introducing me to a whole nother world that I did not even know existed. And I know that I'm probably not the only one who is not involved in a nanny group. I'm not the only one who is not involved in a nanny forum or any other nanny activities. I just happen to be at the park when another nanny is at the park, or happen to be at story time when another nanny is at a story time. And we say, oh, we got to get together for a play date. Just so happened. But then, you know, things change, schedules change, you don't exchange numbers, and you lose the one person that you were communicating with. So I just want to encourage all of you all. If you know someone, another nanny, get them involved. Get them, even if you just put them into a nanny group, expose them to different things that, nannies do. Expose them to your contract may be, better than theirs. Expose them to it. Get them the help that they need. Hi, Jennifer. Hi, Rashida. Get them the help that they need so that they can become a better nanny too. It is so important that we stand up for each other. We stick by each other. We teach each other. We learn from each other, because had it not been for Chevelle introducing me to, yes, Glenda, it is a game changer. Hi, Robin. Um, get them involved. Don't let them just fall by the wayside. I am a go-getter by nature. Okay, hold on. Let me see what Al said. I second every word you are saying. I have learned so much from your videos, and I love seeing you live and being involved. Thank you, Al. um, but yeah, let's get involved. Let's get each other involved. Let's keep each other accountable. If you don't have an accountability partner, get one. If you need one, I'm right here. I spend most of my night sending out messages. How are you doing? What's going on? Tell me about your day. You know, and sometimes it's late at night and they don't get it till the next morning. But when I haven't heard from someone in a while, and I know that the last time I heard from them, they were kind of going through, I make sure I check up on them. I make sure that I touch bases with them so they know somebody out there knows that I'm alive, knows that I'm still going through, knows that, this is not easy being a nanny. It's not easy what we're going through. It's not easy having a job and then going home taking care of children and a family. It's not easy working 60 hours a week. It's not easy working over the weekend. Get involved. Get in touch. Hi, Jubilee. Make sure that your nanny sisters know that you care about them. Make sure that you are being cared for, and give. All it takes nothing to pay attention. It takes nothing to send a text. We're on our phones and on the internet all day long. It takes 2 seconds to say, just checking up on you, miss you, and send. You can even talk into the phone even if you can't type. Hit the microphone and type it in. And even if they don't answer back, they know that you were thinking about them. They know that somebody, I crossed somebody's mind today. But get involved. And I just want to personally thank the INA and the International Nanny Training Day for just igniting me and for changing my path, for changing my life, because originally I had not planned to get involved, not like this. But when I asked God to give me a new passion and He set me on in this path, in this direction, I take everything that comes with it, because I don't ask for anything that I'm not prepared for God to give me. And sometimes when you ask for things and you ask God to give it to you, don't expect it in the pretty little package that you think it's going to come in, because it could be overwhelming. But I also know that if it's overwhelming, God will get you through it. If there's a saying that goes, if He brought you to it, He'll get you through it. Well, He will get you through it, because me being here talking to you live, when I first started, I was like, Lord, I have a Moses complex. I can't talk. I can't. How am I supposed to talk to? I can't even talk to the person that's right in front of me. I can't look them in the eyes because of my childhood. I was a loner then, and I've been a loner most of my life. But now, through INA, through National Nanny Training Day, they have brought those things out. They just started me and made me more of a go-getter, made me more determined, made me more passionate about my field. I've been taking care of children for over 40 years, and now it's time for me to not necessarily stop nannying, but shift gears. And now that I'm shifting gears, God has given me a passion not for the child, but for the caregiver. And my closest caregivers are my nanny sisterhood. And I want you to know I love you all, and I care for you, and I care what happens to you. And thank you while I'm on. Thank you for supporting me. Thank you for pushing me. Thank you for making me be better, making me go after things so that I can help you, making me step outside of my comfort zone. Because I tell you, I have done things that I'm like, well, what if I fail? What if this happens? What if that happens? And my husband always nudges me, well, what if you don't try? What happens then if you don't try? What happens if, you don't come through? What happens if you don't set the standard? Somebody's watching you. A lot of people are watching you. So you've got to keep going. If you're going to set the bar and you set the bar high, then keep moving so that people will know that they can do it too. And I'm telling you all now, you can do it too. This is not just a me thing. This is a us thing. You can do it too. You're a part of this. There is no sisterhood without the sisters. So we're going to do all of this together. And I'm going to get off of here because I have to go to work soon. Hi, Darlene. Thanks for joining us. And I appreciate your love. I appreciate your support. I appreciate you watching every Monday. I try to bring you some things that I feel that are important as I scroll through the feeds in the nanny groups. Like, okay, we need to talk about this. Okay, we need to talk about that. Okay, we need to talk about this. And then I go after and try to find some people who are either experts or have been in it for a while that can teach us. Thank you, Glenda. And Yeah, people like Glenda, who has taught me, nanny jobs end and how to transition from them. Before I even knew Glenda, somebody sent me some of her butterfly wisdoms. And I'm like, yeah, that's true. Yeah, this is true. And I just sought out her butterfly wisdoms and it took me right on through. So just get involved. Okay, I will do that, Melissa. I will look. Les Brown. Okay, I've heard of that name, Les Brown. Yes, I will look up Les Brown. Okay, so thank you for again. This time I'm leaving. I promise. I promise. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for supporting me, and I will see you on Monday for Ask the Nanny. Have a good evening. I mean, afternoon.